Here are the solutions to the 310 homework, and I just want to note that you did not have to do all of them. You're only doing numbers 1 through 7 and 9. So the first thing is comparing the cost of diapers. So it says Amazon charges $47 for $234 diapers, and Meijer charges $35 for $160. Find the unit price for each box of diapers, decide what's the best deal. So I took the cost divided by the total for each of them and figured out the cost per diaper. So Amazon is cheaper by 2 cents per diaper. Okay, and then moving on, question 2 said, what would the $47 box of diapers cost with that discount? So it's saying that you get a 20% discount if you join the Amazon Family Club for $99. So if you get 20% off, the reason I did $47 times 0.80 is because that means you're paying 80% of this, because it's the whole minus 20% is 80%. So that means with 20% off, you pay $37.59. So it says write an equation that provides the cost of buying X box of diapers in 1 year. Well, $99 is the cost to join plus the cost per diaper per box. This would be the cost if you do not join. And then it asks you to create the table. So the cost with the first equation was 99 plus 37.59. So I plugged in 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 into that equation, and I got these answers. In the second equation, I just took 46.99 and multiplied it by 3, 6, 9, and so forth to get these answers. And then it asked you to solve the system of equations. So I took my 2 equations and I set them equal to each other. I first subtracted 37.59x from both sides to get this part equation, 99 equals 9.4x. And then I divided both sides by 9.4 to give me approximately 10.5. And if you buy 10.5 boxes, it would cost $493.40. But just note that that's not really realistic because you cannot buy half a box. So in that case, you just got to keep that in mind. So it says, under what circumstances would you join Amazon Family? Well, you'd have to buy at least 11 boxes because you can't buy half a box, right? So you'd have to buy 11 boxes to make it worthwhile. And then here's question 8. It did say to skip this question because if you remember above, I said only do numbers 1 through 7 and 9, but I did the answer to question 8 if you want to look at it, A, B, and C, but you did not have to do it, but it is there if you want to just have an extra problem to do. All right, question 9, this is a mixture problem, and these mixture problems can get a little bit confusing. So it says a hospital needs 80 liters of a 12% solution of disinfectant. The solution is to be prepared from a 33% solution and a 5% solution. How many liters of each should be mixed to maintain a 12% solution? So basically they want to take these 2 different mixtures, one's 33%, one's 5%, and they want to make a 12% solution. So those are my 2 unknowns. So X is my amount of 33% solution and Y is the amount of 5% solution. And then we had to come up with a set of equations to write it. So first thing is we know that they need 80 liters. We don't know how much of each, but we do know they need 80 liters, which is where my first equation came from. So some amount of the 33% plus some amount of the 5% is going to make 80 liters in total. And then my second equation comes from each one. So that should say a Y next to the 0.05. So 0.33 is because 33% is 0.33 times the number of liters of the X plus 0.05 times the number of liters of Y, make sure you put a Y there, is equal to 0.12, because 12% solution of 80 gallons. So how many gallons of the 12%? That's why we were multiplying 80 and 0.12. And then to solve this equation, I took my first equation, X plus Y equals 80, and I solved this equation for X. So I subtracted Y from both sides. And you could have done it the other way too, but this is just one way of doing it. And then I took 80 minus Y, and this X replaced this X up here. So it's going to be 0.33 times 80 minus Y plus 0.05 Y is equal to 9.6. And remember the 9.6 is because it's 12% times the 80 gallons. And then I went ahead and solved it. So I distributed the 0.33, and then I combined like terms. So the 0.33 and the 0.05 are my like terms, and that's where I got 0.28Y. And then I subtracted 2640 from both sides, and that's where I got negative 0.28Y is equal to negative 16.80. And then I divided both sides by negative 0.28 to get 60, which means that they're going to need 60 gallons of the 5% solution, because remember Y is the 5% solution. And if they need 60 gallons of the 5% solution, that means that they need 20 gallons of the 33% solution. right? So there's systems of equations. This is the final homework of chapter 3. So please make sure that you are looking in the textbook for the review sections, and you are looking at those. The answers are also there. The one review does need to be completed. That's the mandatory, and there's 2 other reviews that you can also do that would help you, and those solutions are also in there. And just remember that your test is going to be on May 4th, and check Blackboard for updates on that.